Did you ever buy something that was really pretty but excruciatingly impractical? Like a cute romper that you wear when you're out drinking with your friends and you gotta pee every 10 minutes and you gotta completely undress in the bathroom? How about a cute pair of earrings that keep tangling in your hair? This is what Rob and Sophie are to each other. So let's have a look at 90 Day Fiancé's latest mess.
That's actually nice. My name is Sophie, I'm 23 years old, and I live in London, England.
Sophie is such a British name, so distinctively posh. I'm still taking bets that her best friends' name are Ellie and Mackenzie.
For work, I do fashion modeling and content creating, just like social media things. So I don't have to stay in one place. I can kind of just go wherever. And also I get free clothes, so that's nice.
This promises to be kind of interesting. Not in an educational kind of way, but in a I told you this was gonna be fucked up way. So Sophie's an influencer, and she looks like every other influencer out there, except for me. She looks like every other generic influencer her age, except for J-Bay Official, who I think is about the same age range. Do not look her up. YouTube snitched on you. I know 77% of you people watching here are female. And you are in your late 20s to early 40s. So, hi ladies! I'd like to ask you a quick question. Can you be bothered to put on that much makeup in the morning? Or even when you go out? Because I can't. When I took on this little social media challenge that I have with my friend right now, and I decided to try YouTube, I thought, okay, I'm gonna put on a full face of makeup every time to look pretty, but then I was like, one, I can't be bothered. Two, I tried and then looked in the mirror and were like, huh? That doesn't look right. Three, once you do it, you kind of have to keep doing it, because if people see you more often and you can't be asked the next time. Long story short, I could never work in a job where I had to put on this much paint in the morning. I'd much rather sleep 5 minutes longer and look like crap.
I was clubbing at 12 in America. I'm sure that looks absolutely crazy. But in Europe, if you look old enough, you can go to the clubs. They don't really care.
I am from Europe and we do care. This is crazy to Europeans. We do not go clubbing at 12. The fuck? Is there no ID control in London? Well, I've never been clubbing to London, but here where I live, there are random checkups by the police, mostly after midnight, because here you can go clubbing at 16 until midnight, and after that it's only allowed for people over 18. So usually after midnight they would come in and check whoever looks suspiciously young, and if they caught somebody, the club would be in big, big trouble. Don't tell me this is normal in England. Please.
We always just lived, in nice houses. I went to private school. I've traveled a lot of places, so I'm really lucky for that. But I also had a lot of really tough experiences in life.
Did she have something done to her lips? I'm not entirely sure, but... Did she? Or am I seeing things?
I'm actually mixed race, so my dad is black and my mom is white. I was raised in Spain where there wasn't any black people, so I was the only mixed kid or a black kid in the whole school. And as a kid, I was bullied.
Does she look mixed race to you? I hope I'm not offending anybody, but she looks plain, basic white to me. In this picture especially. Here, check it out. This is like every white emo girl's profile pic ever. Let's rewind for comparison. This is the only picture of her where I buy the mixed race. What happened? And then go look at her now. Did she get her skin bleached, or do I just lack experience with mixed race people? I'm really sorry if I offended anybody. Tell me in the comments if I did. Maybe you are mixed too and you had to deal with people like me saying this kind of stuff. I'm sorry.
Even though I went through a lot of difficult things, I'm still thankful for them, because those experiences led me to the person I am today, and also led me to the love of my life, Rob.
You got supernatural power.
Well, he is kind of cute. Look at him. He's got these manly features, but still these soft baby boy eyes. I suppose that's down to his age, though.
And then I saw Rob on there. He was actually the only guy from that page that I follow just because I thought he was so cute. I wouldn't tell him that though, he'd get a massive head.
He's getting massive what? You're on daytime TV, love. There might be children watching.
I'm Rob, I'm 32 years old, and I live in Los Angeles.
2 days until you got your wifey in town looking at you like, what you been doing? You been working out?
Aw, I think it's cute how he's getting all psyched up and working out for her. Although there's really no point starting to work out only 2 days prior. You can't really do squat in 2 days. I mean, it's clear he's been working out for quite a while, but if you are planning on meeting somebody new and you only got 2 days to improve your looks, tough luck.
I do care about looks. I care about both looks and personality, but I care about looks a lot too. I feel like I'm a good-looking guy, so people can kiss my on me being shallow and wanting a good-looking girl, but I'm gonna keep it real.
So fight me on this one, but I think this is totally fair. It is okay to care about looks. Pretty privilege is a real thing. Thin privilege is a real thing. I've been both big and skinny, and I can tell you there's worlds apart in the way people treat you. And it is okay if you put a lot of effort and time in your looks to want the same from a partner. Let's say you are very career-orientated and you want a person with high ambitions too. That's fair. It's a whole lifestyle to be into the gym and to be into health and fitness. And it's okay to want somebody with the same hobbies and the same interests. I play a lot of computer games. I love pen and paper roleplay games. And I specifically went after men who were the same. We all want a partner we have things in common with. Plain and simple. In this case, it's looks. It's frowned upon by society. I think it's fair.
My jobs was being a model, so I would get a lot of women who reach out to me on social media. Usually I would just ignore them. But when Sophie followed me, I was like, oh.
Can we have a look at her hips real quick? Like, have a look at these Kardashian hips. Do you think the picture is doctored, or are the hips doctored? You don't get this kind of picture from working out.
I love you, baby.
That FaceTime lasted 8 hours. On FaceTime, like, what do you even talk about for someone for 8 hours? But we was just talking non-stop. There was never any silences.
Do you do FaceTime? I hate FaceTime. I hate phone calls. I'd rather solve things through text over the course of 2 hours than having a 2-minute phone call. And on FaceTime, you not only have to talk to the person, you also have to control your face. You can't be like... Ugh. On FaceTime, you gotta also smile and pretend to care.
We talked for like 6 months, and then she came to Los Angeles, and we went from having never met to living together for 2 months.
But it's great to hear they actually lived together for 2 months. Some people on this show apply for the K1 visa without even having met this person in real life before, and they're in for a wake-up call. Every single time.
Before I ever met Rob in real life, I'd only ever seen him on video call with his face, like, all up on the camera. So when I first saw him in person, he kind of just looked like he had a pea head. It looks like his head is, like, stuck on someone else's body.
Charming. It is like that, though. Whenever you meet somebody from the internet that you've only seen pictures of, or FaceTime, real life always looks different. I met my husband on a dating app as well. And in his profile pic, he was playing a video game. And it was this, slumped headphones. Still looked nice, yeah? And when we met at a bar, and he walked in all dolled up, like this buff leather jacket and his hair gelled back and the beard perfectly styled and everything. And I was like, nah, this isn't gonna work. Because I'm not the kind of woman to put that much effort into my looks. Makeup and fashion has always been boring to me. But it still worked. So, you never know.
She's lived in really nice places where she didn't have to pay the rent. She's even used to maids. It's far from the real world. We still got spoiled rich girl tendencies. I'm gonna have to bring her a little bit down to earth. I
wonder how bad this different lifestyle they are used to is actually going to affect them. Because Sophie, she's been there for 2 months, right? So I assume she kinda has an idea of what she's getting herself into with this guy. Also, if she's making enough money on her influencer gig, she shouldn't really have a problem maintaining her lifestyle. Because you can do this from anywhere. Like she said in the beginning. You can travel. You can live in New York. You can live in London. You can live in Switzerland. You can live in Uganda. I don't know if the internet connection in Uganda will be good enough for this job, though. I've never been to Uganda. How's the internet in Uganda? Tell me in the comments if you know about the Wi-Fi situation in Uganda. I'm not even being funny here. I actually like to know.
So today, me and Tarai are going to hit the dance studio up and practice something to do for Sophie when she gets off the plane.
Is he planning to pull an Asuelo on her?
My plan when I get to the airport is that when Sophie walks around, she's gonna see me and I'm like, stop. Hamilton.
Oh my god, he's doing the Asuelo. Do you remember when Kalani and Asuelo met at the airport? Back in season, I don't know which one? I cringed so hard on that one, I actually had to look away. Please tell me he's not really doing something like this. I'd be so embarrassed, even if my man was good at it. I'd never...
Bust out the ring. And she's gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah, she'll be like, whoa, alright? I'd be too.
Now I'm gonna do this actual sweet Disney princess proposal.
Kinda cute on one side, but didn't she already propose to you? Does it somehow impact your manhood that she was the one who proposed to you?
What do you want this dance to signify? Like, what's the purpose?
I really just want it to be like cute, fun, like welcome to America.
How do you dance the message welcome to America? Are you gonna dress in red, white, and blue, do a line dance, shoot in the air with your guns, and shower her with Reese's Pieces? I'd love to see that. I'd pay to see that.
All right, this is what I got. You ready? That's what I got so far.
Right, okay, I forgot. You gotta start with pledging allegiance to the flag. That's all I got. That's all you got.
What is this? That's all you got, right here. So
I mean,
we standing like
I've
this.
never seen nobody come up with this for love.
Pledge allegiance to Sophie?
I love the friend. Hook me up with the friend. I love the friend.
I met Sophie maybe once or twice before. When'd she get here?
2 days.
She's doing a lot of things that make me feel like she's not really here for Rob.
Yeah, but what else would she be here for? England is not a third world country. She can work from anywhere. She doesn't need the job opportunities of the States. And I hate to break it to you guys, but not everybody thinks America is the shit. Not everybody wants to go to America because they are so amazed by what they see and hear from your country. For a lot of people here, it's quite the opposite. So maybe a trip to the States would be interesting, but it's not a place I would want to live. A lot of people, especially from Europe, have no reason to go there. If you are from England, if you are from Sweden, if you are from South Korea, if you are from Japan, if you are from South Africa, maybe even, depending if you're white or black, sorry, there is no real advantage in moving to the States. In this case, for Sophie, I really think there isn't.
Tell me why I saw Sophie on Bumble. She was in there looking for her tenderoni and the date side of things, bro.
She said she was just trying to find friends in America while she was here.
Have you ever tried making friends on a dating site? I know some sites actually have that feature. There's, like on Bumble, there's Bumble BFF, where you can especially look for friendships, which I think is cute because once you're an adult, it's kinda getting hard to make new friends. Do you share this experience? Because as a grown-up, you're kind of stuck in your everyday rut. Like, you go to work, it's always the same people there. Colleagues are a funny concept. Sometimes there's one you get along with so well, you share your deepest, darkest, most disgusting thoughts and memories and stuff in general. Just anything. And then you get off work and you just do not talk to them. You do not text, you do not write, you do not chat, you do not call, you do not meet.
It ain't only the dating, no. There is a friend side to it.
But she wasn't. I was on the app, bro.
Maybe she had clicked over to the wrong side. I don't think that it was what you think it was.
Okay.
So, you
That's
know,
all. It's right in your face, bro. The cards are in your hand.
Nah, bro, watch.
It's cute that he trusts her, though. Stupid, maybe, yes. But sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. But maybe don't take it from me. I've been told in the past that I trust way too easily. My dad tells me, my mother-in-law tells me, everybody tells me. If you got my favorite candy, I'll jump in your van, no questions asked. It's Butterfingers.
Rob might look like a real tough guy on the outside, and he puts that off like he doesn't trust people. But in the inside, Rob is really soft.
Does Rob look tough to you on the outside? He looks soft to me on the outside too. It's probably the doe eyes. He kinda got a baby face still, don't you think? But maybe this is what TLC is deliberately trying to paint him as this kinda soft, loving guy. TLC has a habit of sweeping that rug from under you. I fall for that every single time. But maybe this one I saw through it. I haven't watched the rest of the season yet, so we'll see.
At the end of the day, I think he's afraid to put off that he's scared of getting hurt, and that's kind of how he deals with it.
I like the friend. He sounds like he knows a thing or two. I also find him way more attractive than Rob. Sorry, Rob. Also, again, can we look at this hairstyle? Like, his hair looks like a lot of work. Do you have to do it every morning, or can you sleep with hair like this? How often do you have to redo cornrows? Dreadlocks just keep growing, or rather tangling by themselves, but cornrows?
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
I'm kinda disappointed her name is Maya. It's a pretty name, but it's not Ellie.
You get married, Sophie?
I know, it's like crazy. I did not think I'd be married at like 23. Like,
You should not get married at 23. Take it from someone who got married this young. You do not know what you're getting yourself into. You are not ready. You might be one of the few select lucky ones that marry their high school sweetheart and it works forever, but chances are practically, well, not zero, but maybe 10%. Life still changes a lot from this age on. It just is not the right age to get married. In my opinion. Let me know if you disagree.
I remember I got a call from Sophie and she said there's an account that's messaged her and said, you know, look what your boyfriend's been doing, and he'd sent sexual videos of himself. The first thing I thought when she told me that is they're in different countries is how do you know what he's doing out there?
Fair point. What was he doing out there? When you're young and you're out flirting, things happen. When you're old and you're out there flirting, things happen. Let's just say if somebody put the perfectly grilled steak in front of me, I wouldn't open the DoorDash app. Like, even if I only got a nice grilled cheese on my plate, I wouldn't order out. Long-distance relationships are like this fancy restaurant a couple of cities over that doesn't do delivery. But you want to eat, right?
there is something like he doesn't know about me, which like, I don't know if I'll tell him just because like I haven't told anyone yet.
She still looks white to me. I don't know.
Basically, I'm bisexual. And like, did you know that?
No, I would
You
have
didn't
never
know
even.
that? Did you expect it?
No, not at all.
Like if someone asked me, I'd probably say yeah, but like I'm not just gonna announce it. I feel
Yeah.
like it's no one's business.
Well, if it's nobody's business, why are you saying it on national TV, though? Like, international TV. Everybody on this planet can watch this. Maybe someone should tell these people. She's not the only one who seems unaware of this.
But I think because of the fact I'm bi, not fully gay, is that like I've kind of pushed it aside because it's, I guess, easier to date men.
I agree with her that it is a lot easier to date men. Because straight is the norm, right? Much easier to just walk into a relationship with a man because it's normal for a man to approach a woman. It's normal for a woman to approach a man. Same-sex relationships you kind of have to seek out on apps or special places or parties. Because approaching somebody of your own gender has a much higher rate of failing. Even if you're straight, you have a high chance of just not scoring with the person you're trying to talk to. When you're gay, I suppose this number is even lower. Like, I've been in one relationship with a woman for 2 years, and I really just kind of stumbled into that. I have never found a woman after. I have never found a woman before. Dating men is a whole lot easier. Also, on this note, she says she's never been with a woman. Again, if you are that young and you still have things on your bucket list, do not get married. You might not feel like you're missing out straight away, but at some point in your life, I guarantee, you will start wondering what could have been. The grass is always greener on the other side, especially when you're in a relationship and it's not going well, as it happens over the course of a relationship. Even if you are in a happy relationship, there will be rough patches. And your brain will go wondering what could be the alternatives to the relationship you're in right now. And you will either act upon these thoughts and your relationship is doomed, or you will stay in your relationship and probably feel kind of unhappy. I know it's still frowned upon, especially if you're a woman, but I'd say go and try and do everything you want to do with everybody, anything, and then find somebody to settle down. Trust me, if you fall in love after that, you will know that there is nothing better out there for you. And you'll be happy.
If he was willing to like negotiate some kind of thing at some point, maybe one day I can like explore it a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a normal situation, I'd say tell him, see how he reacts, but you're getting married.
Right. It's a bit late now.
Can you imagine Nikki and Rob on Sister Wives? I bet they would be a perfect couple for that show in a couple of years. Or months. You know how it goes with TLC couples.
I love Rob. And like appearance-wise, I love everything about Rob.
I love how she corrected it to appearance-wise. Because that's the flip side of being into looks. You both will get older. Your looks will decline on both parts. Like, you can fight off a lot of the signs of aging by working out and living healthy, going to sleep early, using a lot of sunblock even in winter, but it will catch up eventually. Then what do you got? They have a couple of years to form a strong emotional bond. If they do not manage to do so, doomed. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada. Please and thank you. Bye.